Alright, the game is starting. This is the final day of the Kanaliiga Season 15 group stages. In half an hour we're gonna have the final match of the upper division starting with casting, and we are here at the final match of the lower division with OP Gold and Visma Wisdom in. And looking forward to have a nice even match. I've usually checked people's ratings before the match, but these two teams both have large rosters. I've previously struggled trying to figure out the right mix of people, so I'm not gonna even try this time. Both teams have an average rating of 2800 for their top 5 players according to Eddie's preseason sheet. So if they have less than their best lineup, maybe it's a bit less, but should be close either way. The situation in the group is that we have 5 teams within 3 points. Right now, Visma Wisdom is in 5th, and they need to win at least one map to knock out Metacore out of the top 4 to make it to the
10 seconds remaining.
Make it to the playoffs. OP Gold is right now already, I believe they were 3rd, but if OP Gold goes 2-0, they are winning the group. But yeah, with that we are past bans.
10 seconds remaining.
Trying to figure out if there's anything that I personally would recognize as anyone's signature heroes or anything. I'm not super familiar with most of these players. There are a couple here that I've played kind of Q games with, but a whole lot of knowledge in here. The usual theme in these drafts has been that people use early bans to target other teams' players' small hero pools, open up with position trees and supports to get some stable picks, get heroes for your players who maybe don't have as many options, and then finish it out with your cores and try not to get caught there. So it's kind of nice to see some stable games usually. I'm actually thinking about it a bit recently after casting a few of these games and kind of like seeing different approaches, not having thought about draft a whole lot in a while. If you pick this kind of well-rounded lineup with no really big gimmicks, just a good mix of damage and control and some initiation and whatnot, it kind of forces the game into pretty even situation. You won't be like totally countering the enemy team or anything, but also you're not that exploitable yourself.
5 seconds remaining.
Kind of like for draft itself, would be cool to occasionally see people going for this. They're more one-dimensional heroes with big tricks. See kind of where the teams take it from there. But the games themselves are probably nicer when they are nice and open. A lot of options for both teams, and not just, you know, someone getting caught with their pants down with no CC and the enemy team exploiting it, or having some big counters with these tricky heroes.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just kind of trying to fill in time. I don't have a ton of anything insightful to say, at least in the early rounds, where banning some heroes, picking some safe, kind of boring supports. Why doesn't Visma ban Ricky? That is a good question. Michael is a player who hasn't played Dota a ton, but is quite strong with their quite strong with a few of his heroes that he's played more. Mechanically very good.
Dire team
strong,
pick.
But yeah, Ricky is one of Michael's heroes. It's still in pool somehow. Meanwhile, instead, we see
10
more of these
seconds remaining.
stable, well-rounded position 3 to 5
seconds
heroes.
remaining. Dire team pick.
Face the light.
And we get a Dawnbreaker, so it's a bit of a flex hero. Could pretty easily go to any core position.
10 seconds remaining.
But yeah, so far Visma has a lot of global presence here, with Spirit Breaker being able to tag people whenever they show anywhere, Dawnbreaker being able to join fights from anywhere.
Radiant team pick.
And,
10 seconds remaining.
a strong mid-game presence here with Visma's lineup. Maybe not the best scaling heroes so far, with 2 cores picked.
Radiant team pick.
Crystal Maiden.
Meanwhile, OP Gold opting to continue with the support picks. I don't know about Crystal Maiden here. This Visma Wisdom line so far is pretty threatening to squishy supports. But
5 seconds
and right now we have
remaining.
Lion and Crystal Maiden. That's picking up on the discussion in chat. Right now, Visma Wisdom and Metacore are tied on points, but with the Metacore ahead on tiebreakers. So if Visma Wisdom wins at least one map, then they will be just ahead on points with no tiebreakers needed. Waiting for OP Gold's 4th pick. So right now they need to pick a second core, finally tipping their hand a bit. With this support they are gonna need some brawny core heroes to be able to take on the Visma Wisdom lineup in a fight. And they choose the Phantom Lancer? Yeah, I guess they just don't give a shit. Just do your own thing. We're gonna beat you. But
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, if it is that, then I
5
don't
seconds
entirely
remaining.
hate it, but that doesn't feel like the best pick into the draft. I think Phantom Lancer is a bit of a comfort pick for their carry player. I feel I've seen this before. Phantom Lancer in a very suboptimal Phantom Lancer game. So if it is indeed a consideration for a carry player with a small hero pool, so it may not be that crazy of a pick, but Visma not making it any easier here.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I don't know, man. If I had to say which side I would want to be on in this draft so far, it's Visma Wisdom. It's not close.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So OP does have some big ultimates. Like if they get a solid initiation in the Visma's team, they're getting Ravage and Freezing Field and getting someone picked off with a Finger of Death should set them up pretty well, but it's a tough ask. You can theory craft the team fights all you want, but wait, Spectre ban. That's
10 seconds
sure.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
In an actual game, fights you really have to work to get the fights to begin exactly the way you want them to, especially against this lineup. Like you show anywhere, you get a Spirit Breaker on your ass and Dawnbreaker coming from the other side of the map, and you better have everyone ready then.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
It's an Oracle. It's yeah, I can see it. They have cores that like to go in deep, and then Oracle should be there to save them and keep them fighting. And
10 seconds remaining.
If Visma Wisdom gets to play the aggressor this game, and there's the Ricky finally. Like if Visma Wisdom gets to be the aggressor here, OP Gold has nothing. If OP Gold can initiate the fights, it's not gonna be easy, but I could imagine this working out. But this is Visma's game to lose now. If they just both play a solid game and things just flow as you would expect, then it's hard to imagine this turning out any other way than Visma Wisdom running over OP Gold in mid game. Nice, only took that long for me to load into the game. Okay, so, quick player rundown. On the OP side, Juster on Lion, Seme on Crystal Maiden. Not entirely sure which way they want to play these, but those are the supports anyway. Gomu as the carry on Phantom Lancer, Michaeli, Ricky Mid, Lope, Tidehunter offline. On Visma side,
To hell with you.
other supports, Miuho on Oracle, that one's Swirly position 5, and Icifer, Spirit Breaker as 4. Phoenix Sun carries Wen, Forte on Viper, and Jarvainen on Dawn. I'm not actually sure which way they are playing those.
30 seconds to
I can't even
battle.
remember the players' preferences super well. I'm guessing Viper mid, but they could go Dawn mid too. Why not? Meanwhile, Lope's gonna run into Visma's team here, and they break smoke and then do nothing about it. And then Lope goes back. What? What's happening here? What? What are you doing? How's this guy still alive? Okay, so they play it safe. I guess they were afraid that he might have others behind him, since nobody was showing on the map, and blowing everything on Tidehunter would actually be pretty bad there. Anyway, so Euster ends up being position 4, and on this side we have Dawnbreaker mid. So now we're gonna see the lanes here. Top lane, just gonna try to figure out where we might see some action here. I think there's a pretty good kill potential here if Oracle gets caught out of position, or Lion for that matter. But yeah, I don't know, I don't expect a kill there, but there's potential here. This one's maybe more, so I probably should just disable all invites while I'm streaming. Viper. Actually both sides doing a lot of harass here. And if anyone does fall low, thank you. If anyone does fall low here, then Visma especially has a lot of potential to turn it into a kill with charge and poison attacks. And right now we're hitting level 2s here. Gold lanes even. Oh! Tidehunter's got low somehow. Also low on regen.
Axe's heart goes out to Dyer's courier.
You know what, Spirit Breaker that gets caught, but yeah, OP doesn't have the power to go chase him. That would have definitely got turned around if they did. And here's a first real deep attempt here. Spirit Breaker charging through both, and it's PL that ends up dying. Oh! I was more focusing on Crystal Maiden there, and didn't quite see how PL ended up taking that much damage there. Gomu does have Doppelganger. Yeah, I guess the reason I didn't expect PL to die was that he should have had an escape there. Maybe he used it earlier. That would explain why they decided to go. Seeing him cast it and not have it available. Kind of some full camp here. Hope he does get to farm it. Don't think anyone should be dying here. Grenade gets thrown, but they are not in a position to follow it up. Some hair strays there while Op is going on Viper on this lane, but Viper's gonna be hard to kill. What's me looking like? But not quite. Michael is getting bullied here. Rune spawn. No support rotations to secure them. Is Dawn gonna get both? Okay, Michael does bring some regen and raindrops in. I was just looking at the Dawn being out of mana and to maybe give a bit of a breather to Sticky, but oh, thanks some tower there, but does get the second water rune here, so should stay ahead there. Oh, I missed a kill bottom. The last hits on baseline are indeed pretty close to even. Dire is ahead with the kills, but Probably should have more of an advantage on creeps while they're controlling the lane. But then again, it might be that they're just now evening out an advantage gained from the very first levels, where Visma didn't have as much of a kill threat yet. Haven't kept up with the lane too closely. Even though Michael has somehow regen back up. Does now have the resource advantage. No, we're going where we are going. We're going top.
Just beg for another chance in the afterlife. I hear this place is pretty forgiving in that regard.
So I don't know what the situation looked like there before the jump. Just trading a kill for missing a lane mid is maybe not the best deal.
Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for certain.
Good timing from Michael on the Fix of trade. If it was any later, he would not have managed to dodge the charge. It has haste and is invis now, but Dawn is already backed up beyond the tier 2 tower, so nothing more to be found there. Where's CM gone? We have 3 heroes from OP at top lane. Looking to see if they can catch anyone here out of position, but for now this might be pretty safe to farming.
War has come to Radiant's bottom tower.
CM is going for the EXP.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
But
attack.
meanwhile Spirit Breaker has actually no, they both just took their own
Radiant's
EXP
bottom
shrines.
tower is under attack. Radiant's towers are fortified.
CM was just
like Axe.
heard it from Scare Q's wrong lane. So lightning starting to break down a little bit. Seeing more and more rotations here.
War has come to Radiant's bottom tower.
CM is already... wait, no. Still there, just hiding and not participating yet.
Radiant's
Is this where
tower
they're
is
looking to
under
turn around?
attack. Radiant's bottom tower has been laid
CM is still
low.
there, and I don't think Visma knows it. So she has been off the map for so long that they need to must be aware that something's up. They totally abandoned both here, actually. I think Tide managed to just barely dodge that, but they do have enough damage otherwise with a lot of heroes rotating here. I'm once again getting confused who's and who's on which side. I was about to say that that's a sort of an even trade considering the bottom lane had been abandoned, but no. That was Visma's rotation top. So they get the kills and they get the farm bottom. All they miss is a brief moment of farming time in middle. Let's move on here for a bit. Check levels. So 4 heroes have hit their ultimates now. But on OP's side, the only one is tricky, and the invisibility isn't exactly going to win a team fight by itself. Everyone else still waiting. Visma has 6 on all their cores. Tricky here, once again dodging the charge. What detection do they have here? Okay, there's the sentry down. Are they gonna get it? No, no dust, so that doesn't die there. Well, they did force a rotation, so not entirely for nothing. Bottom lane is currently in a rough spot for anyone to farm, but OP does have good wards there protecting the jungle, so PL should be pretty safe for now. where are we going this time? Another fight is top, and it's once again a solo pick-off. Fight alone there, gets killed. The graph looking rough for OP right now. We're still pretty early, so... Okay. Picking items, and meanwhile we get the first kill for OP's side. Viper was chilling mid. Being isolated there. Oh, Tide is one of the last heroes to be in 6. Anyway, okay, there we go. And Ravage is up now for the first time. He just popped. It's a big one pop from Dawn. It's way there. Oracle is not getting away from there, but does force a lot of spells used on him. So we might have some play here for Viper. Oh, he's still going strong. Visma hasn't inflicted a lot of damage yet on anyone really, but with OP going this deep, they do have to nerf level now. Dawn is joining the fight again. But we're seeing the big ultimates from OP. I did mention earlier as their potential advantage. Freezing Field is doing a ton of work there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It looked for a moment like the fight was turning for Visma. Oh! I didn't see Michael going back for more. And this time it's Visma's turn to get a core hero out of there at no HP. They do get a support kill, but Michael does end up going down. The fight is still going on. Lion is surely gonna die there. But are they gonna get C in here? No, Titus gets in there to peel off. Lion going to walk away for a bit, but ends up getting picked off anyway. Meanwhile, in the middle we have TL farming. It's booted out of that lane now. Okay, let's do net worth now and leave it there. So Visma's cores have a nice lead, but Michael also up there. So Lion has support items, nothing of note yet. Meanwhile there's a fight middle. Michael continues to be slippery. Does get picked off finally. And Lion ends up going down too. Just a 4v2 situation. Nice try, but too much of an advantage there. Oh, see him going for a fast blink. So yeah, that makes sense. You really can't be showing against this team, so I don't know if that's you. Hang back. Like going for normal Tide early game items. Barely close to finishing. Yeah, there's a Morbid Mask, so that's done. Looking for Link next. Vicky has a what? First Peaceful before trades, then going for trades and Phylactery. Okay, well, looks weird to me, but I don't know what Ricky does these days. As far as I know, he's kind of doesn't scale super well now, more fighting levels, so I guess I can see going for items that would help him get kills early, and Phylactery also giving him the sustain to stay on map. Final Lancer, do you have anything on Courier? No? Just Traded and Yasha, sort of going for Manta. On the other side, what do we have?
Axe observes carnage
Base Boots on Spirit Breaker, Arcanes on Oracle, nothing more to show yet. Dawn, Base Boots Echo Saber. Meanwhile, seeing an engagement on map. But turns out it's OP going on Spirit Breaker, who escapes with charge. Viper... Bracer into Aghanim. Bracer and Null into Aghanim. Oh yeah, never mind. That's the... what is it called? Baiting? Whatever. Baiting Viper. Wonder... Yeah. Yeah, no comment on the kill here. I got lost in thought thinking about Viper. This used to be the build in last patch where Viper had the baiting facet, but I forget how exactly that got reworked. Some heroes just got their good facets into just their normal skills. I forget how Viper is now. I don't think it's quite as good as it used to be, but probably still fine. Meanwhile, Sven has... Like, what is this for? Did he accidentally buy 2 broadswords? Oh, yeah, he has Arrow Saber on it. Rare. Meanwhile, while I'm looking at Sven's items, there's a fight breaking out. What is this? 4 versus 5? 5 versus 5? Big skills are popped, 1 hero dead on both sides, the supers picked off, and Visma leaves is the initial engagement, that's better off, but it doesn't look like they're going to find any kills from here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The position ones are participating in fights a lot, and I can maybe sort of see it. Like this getting into a good position in the game is kind of critical, so if that helps to turn a fight, then I guess. At least they're recognizing that he should be farming and he's immediately getting out of there. Once the fight dies out, it at least doesn't linger on. Trying to fight for the post-fight pickoffs. Meanwhile, there's a smoke top. A smoked Freaky who I feel should be scouting more aggressively here. Just waiting for the team to come behind him. Should be popping the smoke right now, so they know they're finding Sven here. Gets pinged. Oh, I was wondering if Sven was backing off, but he wasn't. That Warcry must have been kind of coincidence, just moving faster. There's no way he saw anyone jumping on him there. Got some extra armor, but doesn't make that much of a difference. It gets picked up pretty easy. Don't enter fight before there's anyone more than those 2 heroes, so they get wrecked by the OP team who does have more heroes there. And now the Oracle ulti even keeps Viper alive. That was brutal. Now Michael is... Michael was looking for more for about 2 seconds. And right now Visma is chasing Tide here. Yeah, Tide is going down. Just a question of how long he can keep Visma's heroes occupied here. That was a choice. Yeah, some skills you can pop while you're dying, just because why not, you're gonna be dead anyway, but that one's gonna be on cooldown for a cool 2 minutes after he respawns. So Michael going from OP's only core with any amount of farm to the lowest farm core in the entire game. Very unfortunate deep dives there. Sven finished the Echo Saber while we were last checking in, is now halfway to BKB. Looks like he's going for that one before Blink, even though the order of quick flight is different. Okay, Don going for a harpoon. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Viper going for exactly the old bathing build. Now has the turbos to go along with the Aghanim. Going for fight next. Ooh. Didn't even see Oracle there. Got blown up too fast. Tide continues with the usual Tide things. Has the blink now, almost. Relic. Not relic, but shard. Shard is the word I'm looking for. EXP shrines coming up. Visma getting their own. OP has heroes around them. Not yet there, but should be grabbing it soon. Okay, just getting potion.
Like cordwood before axes.
I attempt an Oracle by Michael, but not enough in the 1-on-3 situation there. It's, this has to be Oracle's career with something like. Oh, no, now gets the Ghost Scepter. That's nice. So good countermeasures against Riki there. Not checked yet. Oh, Spiritbreaker has the Essence Distiller. It's nice. I've only just now started experimenting with that item and I really do like it. On any sort of any hero that can kinda spare one small item slot in any game where you do need detection. PL, Finnish Manta, going for Aghanim Center. Barely started on that one yet. Visma is gathering up top, and it wasn't Riki here. They are only two here, gonna take a while for the rest of Visma to catch up, so I don't see Riki going down. Let's see him get off to a long ultimate before getting it cancelled. I did do a ton of damage first. Viper is going down, OP heroes are low but nobody's on them, so they're not gonna leave. Phoenixon comes in late. Well, I don't know if I should say comes in late or... Well, comes in late in a sense, Peter do it by his own fault. Just very eager to initiate the rest of Visma's team. The open heroes that already disengage one successfully come back and get killed. Very messy fight past the initiation, but whatever happened there, exactly the end result is 2 heroes dead on Visma's side, 3 on OP's side. A slight advantage to Visma, but nothing major really. The 2 most important heroes on OP's side leave. Visma does have Viper die there. Freezing Field indeed doing a lot of work. Also, yeah, Viper doing, Tidehunter doing a ton of damage too. I guess it just was a long drawn out fight, so Tide gets a lot of anchor smashes there. I could have checked the number on that, but already close to the thing. Now teams gathering up bottom. Viper could be in trouble. Yep. Visma does have time to bring Oracle there. Dawn ultimate is pulled down for 20 more seconds, so no help from there. Spiritbreaker joining the fight. It's so messy. Dawn manages to connect without the ultimate. One support dead on both sides so far. Viper and Riki both low. Do they have detection on Riki? Oh, big CM ult again. Gets cancelled here. Ah, connects the essence. Whatever. The burn thing. He'll join the fight now. Why? What do you expect to find here? Didn't get this immediately. Just to farm some neutral camps. Did they?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
well, I guess he managed to successfully wasted some time from Visma, who apparently thought that the illusion was real.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What's the fight? Yeah, ended up going very much in Visma's favor. Huh. I was sure what was dead there. It looked like one of those situations where you kind of feel you need to back out, but just can't bring yourself to do it before clearing your whole wave, at which point you're a bit late, but ended up just on the edge where OP did catch up to Viper, but not with enough heroes to completely put him away, and Visma had just enough time to gather the rest of their team there. But props to Visma for getting everyone together there anyway. There's a lot of situations here where people are just too late to do that. To get themselves together but too late, slowly. They were on the wall there. I didn't think they would have got up there. What is... So Oracle had a lot to prolong the inevitable there, but he was definitely dying. I think it got chewed for a moment by Spirit Breaker, running around at no HP and wondering what the hell was going on there. Sven doesn't quite burst Phantom Launcher instantly, but doesn't get away with a double ganger, gets killed anyway. Yeah, I don't know about PL's choice to take these fights. Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He definitely should be farming, but also I suspect OP feels they are not winning these fights without bringing everyone they can. So I can kinda understand the impulse to just go all in. But then again, hard to say how much difference PL is making in those fights. And PL participating in them and not getting much out of them, instead delaying PL becoming relevant in the game by himself. Okay, supports versus Vicky here.
He's under attack.
Vicky's Ings now gets attacked by Dust. Are you gonna get the Oracle kill in trade? No. So Riki was definitely dying there, but does manage to tie up a lot of Visma's resources. Create some space for the rest of the team to get something. Now rolling towards the tier 2 here. I wonder what they're going here.
Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So the situation on map is Visma has all of OP's tier 1 towers down. OP has Visma's middle tier 1. No tier 2s down on either side. Nothing even close to falling. Just a little under half HP. The other exposed towers are pretty healthy. Visma looking to take Roche. Oh yeah, Viper has like attack speed slow, so Roche isn't doing anything, and with Sven coming in and popping the ultimate, they definitely have the damage to take it down. OP Gold has seen this somehow. Yeah, they do have observers here, but can't get themselves together nearly quickly enough to do anything about it. Sven is falling out of control here. Has BKB in backpack. Yeah, at this point we're in late game pushes taking BKB out for age is pretty game losing, but it might probably will work out well enough at this stage. Let's go for another check. Lion has his blink 2, going for shard. What is it? Is this that good? What is this for? Oh, sure. Tide going for Shiva as the first luxury item. Ricky going for Shard Nullifier. D-House has finished the Agony, so there's nothing else yet. While Ricky is getting tagged mid. That just needs to go down. CM comes in to help and accomplishes nothing. The 2 kills for Visma there, surely turning it into a mid-tier 2 tower. Yellow going for doing some pushing on the bottom lane. Not really committing to it. Visma needs to have someone TP bottom to keep the tower up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And get the lane in control. Instead of that, why do they need the triangle?
Taking many wounds.
Where are they? I guess they want to take the top tier too. But why? Okay, now finally spreading out.
Radiant's top tower is under
But
attack.
okay, so Viper went bottom, but the other 4 are still grouping up here. And OP does go. What? What's happening? What is this sequence? What are you doing? I guess the idea was to bait them into going on the Tide Hunter and then something. Anyway, that situation diffuses. Biggie is middle here with double damage. Is he?
Axe observes carnage underway at Radiant's top tower.
Okay, now just walking by. You gonna cut wave here?
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah,
Do
well,
not blame Axe.
doesn't really do anything with the tier 2 down already. Just shows himself on the map. I don't follow the logic behind these rotations. Well, my guy, I guess, is creating chaos. Visma is now with 4 heroes in their own jungle. Not really pressing their advantage. Now we finally get a Spirit Breaker charge here. Oh, and the stun hit. Viper's teleport target keep alive. Does get a nice bridge of trade to dodge some skills there, but no chance to survive. But does successfully get another Dawn ultimate and a 4-man rotation. So does buy some space for the rest of their team to farm. Now, who's back now? Okay, this could be bad for Spirit Breaker, going deep into the OP team, but recognizes this and disengages. So nothing comes out of that. Okay, Rick is dead. There are 4 OP heroes grouped up. They had a moment there where they were in a pretty good position to catch someone from Visma, but now Visma is again group 2. Let's look at the ages. But Visma is still massively stronger and has all their heroes together. So if a fight breaks out here and it isn't a massive overcommitment from Visma side, they should be in the driver's seat here. So what has happened? Dawn has BKB and Basher now. Oracle has a 4 staff. Viper has finished the pike, is working on Gleipnir. Sven has a whole bunch of stuff and is going for Satanic. He's assembling from the Mask of Madness. Gridbreaker has Shadow Blade, as we have already seen him use it several times. Does not catch this time before teleporting out. But they are definitely getting this bottom tier 2 down. OP senses that Visma is grouping up and committing again, so likely gets a free top tier 1 down. And does stay there. Doing a good job splitting up the farm now, avoiding Visma's controlled area, so while Visma is committing 5 heroes to this push and not accomplishing much, OP is evening up a bit. But the question is, will they catch someone from OP pushing, or will they force response with the tier 3 push? No, we're gonna get a charge on OVP. Visma very spread out now, gonna run into OP heroes in jungle, but Gridbreaker too fast for him to do anything about it. Brady gets one skin picked off alone. OP looking to make a fight out of it, but results in just Lion getting picked off too, with the rest of them successfully disengaging. Okay, that was Visma's heroes checked. On OP's side, Sia has okay, the Ghost Sector and Glimmer makes sense, but Lincoln is an odd one. Sure. PL also going for Lincoln. I really don't want to get charged, huh? Kiki still has the same hiding thing quick buy as the last time. I assume he wants the nullifier first. And saving up for the relic. Might have finished the Shiva. Without falling. Lion still where we last saw him. And, we can see a high ground activity from Visma. OP does get a nice initiation, but isn't really in position with the whole team. Lion still dead, only just now able to join the fight. Had really no follow-up to the Ravage there. And now we got Michael and PL in the mix. Fight is breaking out. Gridbreaker chasing Crystal Maiden. Gets out with a Wander or whatever. Despite getting a finger. PL dies. Michael back in the mix, but these Macors are fat. He's not getting them killed. Gotta go on the Oracle if you wanna get anyone killed. And the aforementioned fat Visma cores, already back to full resources. Holding up the front line. Yeah. Yep. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Game kinda went as predicted. Visma lineup so much better at taking the fight. No major turning points there, just consistently getting better off the exchanges and widening their lead. Until we got to this point where they are dismantling the OP base. And the GG is called. Had been coming for a while now. And as called in chat, indeed, game was kind of lost in draft. Probably not entirely unwinnable, but at the very least a steep uphill climb. And again, calling back to the situation in the group stage, Visma now has the one map they needed, so the playoffs are decided. We still have a game 2 coming up, which probably has potential to change up the semi-final pairs, but I'm not gonna go into the standings and try to figure it out. Game 1, I'm gonna put MVP on Either. It's probably just my bias to not reading the fights well and properly and just going with who had the most prominent place on the map, but a lot of engagement started with the Spirit Breaker calling it and charging in, so I'm gonna go with that and put the whole screen for a while and go to wait for the game 2. Alright, these guys got the game 2 lobby up fast, so my short break here. Managed to still miss the initial bans, but I don't think I would have had a lot to say about this anyway. OP does go for banning the last game's heroes, so 3 of Visma's first lineup among the bands there. So we're at least gonna see a different game. But maybe not too different. Visma this time starting with Slaughter, so once again the big bad Bruiser cores coming into play, just not the exactly same ones as last game. Meanwhile, OP Gold going for Sand King first pick, so they too are tipping off their hand a bit more this time. Not just going with the support immediately. I wonder what the plan is there. It could also be that they have some specific, kind of like a more specialized support in mind. Like going early on with the Lion and Shadow Shaman and Spirit Breaker and whatnot is a very safe play, but
10 seconds remaining.
If you open with those, then you don't get the big oracles
5 seconds
keeping up
remaining.
your frontline cores or
Radiant team pick.
Ancient Apparition to catch whatever healing or yeah, I don't know. Trying to think of more examples. It's not coming up with a whole lot.
10 seconds remaining.
Anyway, past the second big phase, second band phase,
5
into the second big
seconds
phase.
remaining.
Gonna see some more heroes on the board in a moment. So Sand King could be 2 or 3.
Dire team pick.
I feel like I've seen Michael play it. Not sure if I'm mixing that up with someone else or not. I should really properly look into how the hero works these days. I still kind of mentally looking into the same bucket. It's kind of just it's an offline initiator burst hero, but he does have scaling now with the Stinger and Aghanim Scepter producing Stingers during Epicenter, so he does do a ton of damage even late game with some damage items. Which of course comes at the expense of getting more traditional utility items. We do also see a Warlock, which is one of the safer position 5s in this patch. Very strong on lane, big teamfight spells. On a Visma, we get another similar position 4. They did have Spirit Breaker in full still, so I wonder what's up with the decision to go Tusk instead.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, both heroes are totally fine, just they do similar things and they opt for a different pick than the first time. Just wondering about that. I don't think needed to see you. What would have made them want to switch things up if they were more comfortable with HP first game? Maybe Tusk was mad then, I don't know. I think he was the Skywrath. Usually 2 or 4. I'm guessing SK2, Skywrath 4.
10 seconds remaining.
Could also be Skywrath 2, Sand King 3.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, that's a lot of early to mid game burst. Which should help them kill Visma's tanky cores. It looks like they are going for that plan again. I think they've entirely committed. They could just run Slaughter Tusk offline and really pick anything they want as their 1 and 2 here. Or even put Slaughter mid. Sure, why not?
Dire team pick.
Okay, going for DK. So that's certainly something that can stand up to Visma's aggression, though I was about to say Slardar is gonna make it, give them potential to bring down even tankier cores on the OP side. DK does have a ton of armor, so he should be relatively fine even with Slardar reducing it. I mean, how much is it? It's, the innate is like 1 per level or something, I think. So that basically gets negated by Sardar's ultimate. So that instead of going from kind of a normal hero to immediately melting, you just get him from super tanky to normal.
Dire team bad.
Drow Ranger.
Oh. Okay. So instead of going with the all-in bruiser frontline running at you, they do go with the other option of having the frontline heroes protect a strong backliner.
10 seconds remaining.
Drow Ranger, one of the top possible picks there. Like if you do want huge backline damage, I think it's like between Drow and Clinks right now. I guess Shadowfiend too. Now on Visma's side, so surely Tusk is 4, Oracle 5, Drow 1, and then Slaughter could be 2 or 3. Say more likely 3. So they're looking for position 2, maybe 3. On OP's side,
10 seconds remaining.
DK could be any position really.
5 seconds
Something in
remaining.
Skybreath, already mentioned before, have a couple of ways you can play it.
Dire team bad.
So they could do DK1, Skybreath 2, Sand King 3, and Pika 4. Or they could go Skybreath 4, Sand King 2 or 3, DK, any position really.
10 seconds remaining.
Looks like Visma is thinking that
5
they're gonna
seconds
have
remaining.
yeah. Skybreath
Radiant
4,
team bad.
Sand King Dragon Knight 2 and 3.
Dire team pick.
I assume they have knowledge of these OP Gold players' hero pools, which is why they feel that it's position 1 they're looking for. Looking at the heroes only, I kind of would want to put... Would I want to put DK as 1? Actually, no, they do have a point. I don't know if DK Drow is a carry matchup you really want to take. Maybe you would ideally take something that can get a position 1 that can go on Drow Ranger. Somehow get close and take her down, which those 2 heroes would do. So Visma goes with a DP, which is most likely mid. I could still see DP3 Slaughter 2, but DP2 Slaughter 3 seems much more likely. "30 seconds free serve time on OP Gold until we have the lineups fully unveiled." And it's an OD. Okay, so that guy is surely mid, so that's gonna mean DK1, Lobe 3, Skybreath 4, and the players
5
check
seconds
out.
remaining.
And meanwhile on Visma side, TP 2, Slaughter 3. Okay. Yeah, thinking the Isus were having enough damage for Visma's tanky corner 2 and 3, and having something that can jump grow. It's not an ideal solution for the latter, but they do have Sand King that can go pretty deep, and DK is definitely buying Blink, maybe OD too, so if they locate grow, they can go there. Those are not the most scaling damage heroes, but they do hit hard in mid game at least. It's not like they totally fall off or anything, so. But looking like nice, well-rounded matchup. Well-rounded lineups on both sides. First time. Alright, so same on Skyward 4, Juster on Warlock 5, Maikari OD2, Gomu BK1, Lobe SK3 on the other side, Ivor Tuscan 4, Forte position 2 DP, Jarvainen position 3 Slaughter, Phoenix on Crow Ranger on 1, and Mewho Oracle 5. Lots of branches both on both sides. Everyone got their Stangos to start with 2. Nobody doing the buy gear for rune fight and then courier your Tangos with the bounty rune gold. Yeah, I don't see
30 seconds to
any
battle.
surprises here. Just your usual sticks, stat items, Quelling Blades, support things. Both teams parking in their own jungles. Nothing gonna happen here. Unless someone gets adventurous here. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, they're just too far apart at this stage. Maybe they're gonna walk past each other in a dangerous fashion after the rune pickups. Nope, both teams just taking their own side of the river. Nothing gonna happen here. This time I'm gonna remember those up. Slaughter is not. Wait. Oh! Oh yeah. Jarvainen is there, Meat and Vortex are offline. Okay, so I called the Slaughter and DP wrong way around just now, but indeed we're gonna have a Slaughter, Meat and DP offline. Either is he gonna go for the creep drag? No? What is he doing there then? Just looking to place a ward to smack couriers? Oh, he doesn't even have boots. What is this? I was like, this OP supports wrong way around too. They have. That's an. Why did you play them this way around? I was wondering if this was a consideration for dodging the Oracle D-spell, but if it was that, then you would want the Oracle against Skywrath instead of Warlock. I don't understand. Courier going deep there, but nobody there to snipe it. Oracle going... Is he going for... not just warding.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Pretty nice ward position there. What was that about?
First blood.
And I missed first blood.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Why DK manages to die? Well, yeah.
War has come to Radiant's bottom
DK
tower.
is kind of tanky, but also this Visma lane does have a lot of kill potential, so not that surprising. So in front of the tower. Bobby claims a Lotus here on both sides actually. So Dusk is hanging here pretty low. Wonder if that's gonna lead to anything. Oh, it's a lot of damage from Skybreath. What's the speed? Gonna have one more Arcane Belt, which does finish the job. This level 2, it's that had to be really close. It's not that high damage of a nuke at this point. But anyway, it does get the job done, so evening things up there a bit. Actually, a slight gold advantage towards OP at this point. How is Slardar ahead on plastics against OD? I really don't think that is supposed to happen. Come on. Well, it's Mike Kelly, so no, it's not Mike Kelly. Mike Kelly is what? Well, I don't really play these heroes. Maybe OD just take some levels to get going. I'll take it from here. Like I know in abstract he's supposed to be a super strong laner, but maybe not so much on the first levels. Nice. So while I was looking at the kill attempt from bottom, I missed one here and... Oh. Okay, so he hit 6 with that kill. Use that to get the kill.
Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for
So
certain.
they're like on all lines. So I'm already dreading the next engagement. I'm sorry, I'm gonna miss the whatever lane it is that the next kill happens on. Getting pulled into a double stack hard camp here. Something going deep. There is a sentry from Visma side.
Has come to Radiant's bottom tower.
Something gets started very low, and yep, I did indeed miss the kill. Visma still managing to play aggressive on this line. Gets the Skywrath this time. Allowed to spawn.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Control there, and OP should be secure in this one. If they just find the time to go there to grab it from this pool that is still going. So 2 pulls, 3 pulls, kind of. And this catapult's getting pulled into campsite. Such a troll. Everyone's just running back and forth forever. These must secure some large camp creep. Last it's there. Okay. Altus is still there. Wisdom Shrine's about to spawn. Nobody yet making plays for them, but lane's kind of fully in control by both offlanes. Both safe lanes showing on map. What is Slaughter doing? Okay, I keep checking the minimap and seeing Slaughter missing from mid, and every time he's just in astral imprisonment. And it's another solo kill in the middle lane, this time using the OD ultimate.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for certain.
Region off of a catapult. A lot of small stat and region items. First rotation here, 8 minutes into the game. We're gonna see Slaughter in the bottom right lane. Right as the lane is pushing, so they need to get a cat with shards to get anyone down. They do get it to Sky Breath. Not what they wanted, but a kill is a kill. Are they gonna find DK? Why are you hanging out there? Why did you... Yeah, get the free kill there. I must have thought that he was safe in the trees. Kind of indecisiveness that you see here. Wanted to get out of the action, but also wanted to stay on lane. Just in case, while not actually doing anything. Ended up getting punished for it. They do together keep the tower up for a moment more, but it's almost down and they fed 2 additional free kills for it, so not a great trade.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is
One thing they did get was space on map for Michael to push the middle tower, get some farm here. I guess lighting is over. Let's check the level situation. Visma has level 6 on all of their cores. And gets a kill on Sand King somehow.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Puny Radiant hides behind their fortifications.
I don't know what happened there. Might have got caught off guard by a gust. It's, Exorcism already about to come off cooldown. Oh, the ultimate already up. So everyone's kind of primed for a fight here. Sand King, okay, just got it. He's farming middle right now. And just about everyone is getting theirs. Warlock also 1 click away right now, hanging top, but gets caught in the jungle, so not gonna get the ultimate here. Gonna end up dying. But should be able to stop for the next fight wherever it happens. Sand King comes here, epicenter. Oracle didn't get it with False Promise. I actually leave here. A big turnaround from Visma. OP gets a big initiation here with Sand King Epicenter and a couple of other heals there, but just fails to get either Oracle or Zarya down, and with Oracle and team both already back up to full, Exorcism still going. Doesn't look like it's enough to finish this tower by itself, but they should have enough heroes here to just... no, OP rotates all 5 here. So that is certainly enough to deter the push. But, TP turns around to silence, but gets caught by Astral there. Yeah, some sloppy play here from Visma's side for a change. Wait. Yeah, those all were the exact same kind of half committal play. that we saw on OP side in the last fight on their safe lane. Like casually falling back and staying close. Not in a position to actually do anything, just in a position to get caught if the enemy team really jumps on you.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
So a couple of extra kills fed the other way, evening up on gold. Should get the net worth up here. Oh, Michael is still at the top.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
OD and DP as the top heroes. Huh. So let's see where we're going. Warlock going for Glimmer Cape. And while we're halfway done. Alright. I should have seen them gathering up on the minimap and caught that situation, but I have actually no idea how they ended up there. Whatever happened, OP full team manages to find 2 stragglers from Visma side. Meanwhile, Slaughter is clearing up a clog of bounty runes. Cancels epicenter. Huh. It looked like he was still in range and would have got it off, but also draw was pretty much full. I'm not really a Sand King player these days, so I can't really gauge his damage. He's probably more experienced than I am on hero and decided that it wasn't going to be enough, so no sense to waste the ultimate just on driving draw back to base. Where was I? So Glimmer Cave coming up there. Has bought something, might have already finished it even. Skybreath going for the usual bit selfish Skybreath items. And Regen going for Rod of Aethos. What did he? Yeah. Oh, Sand King is getting a blink. Didn't come into that one yet. Okay, never mind, he was rearranging the quick buys. Anyway, yeah, Sand King got the Falcon Blade and Raider, okay. Have Blink ready, going for Aghanim next. OD, a few small items, then Witchblade into Kaya. DK is not going for a Mask of Madness, has rushed Blink and is now going for Orchid. That's an odd choice. He was super deep smoke. Wants to catch this growl here. Oh! Man, Grow was so close to just walking out there unscathed.
Radiant's courier has been slain. Axe does not believe
ends up turning around. What? Meanwhile, what's going on here? So OP's coordination was a little off there. OD goes in before the rest of his team gets kicked off, but does get Visma grouped up for a big Sand King ultimate. And now we're gonna see who manages to walk away here. A lot of heroes low, just seeing if someone's gonna catch them. Slaughter almost died, but Oracle keeps them alive. Similarly, Warlock keeping his team alive. Ends up going with yeah, 2 for 2 if you count the draw, but really more of a Visma advantage in the middle fight. OP does successfully keep her tower up. So has some map control here. Well, both teams lost their safe lane towers already, so really just small edge on the middle lane here. Oracle going for Greaves. Has to make halfway done. Arcane's up. There's What's...
Dyer's bottom tower is taking many.
I'm trying to figure out what the vision was here on both sides.
Killing spree.
It was a very bold move on both sides. But however it started, the end result is that a lot of big stuff get popped, and we walk out with only Tusk dying afterwards. Doesn't even really transition to a push or anything, so... Actually... Yeah, Warlock pops the golem, but nobody else spends anything major. You know, they get to push this bottom tier 1 as 5. Don't know if I like this, but this map control. Tier 1 should fall quickly enough. Uses leave just to delay even and by a few seconds. There's no actual movement to save this tower. Maybe they wanted to secure their own middle tier 1 push. Could have potentially TP'd there to contest it. Instead they contest this top tier 1. The tower is down, but fight breaks out anyway. Once again, OP getting all of their team there against Visma's full team, and that goes as you would expect.
Triple kill! Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So seeing again, recurring theme here, Visma. Groups up to 5
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Puts themselves in a position where they kind of just only need to push their buttons if anyone shows up, and that's a good fight for them. Puts pressure on OP to actually navigate the situation properly, which they fail to do in this case, and end up feeding quite a bit of gold to Visma's side. Sand King is in a daring position here, might lose his courier. Might run into Tusk. I'm gonna be in trouble if he gets caught.
Metaphorically speaking, Axe does not actually cry.
And yeah, the courier did get intercepted too. Trying to finish the ear check again. I think I started this like 10 minutes ago. Have stopped it for a fight and picked it back up several times now. Let's get Tranquils and Blink. Oracle now finished the mech that I showed partly earlier. Draw going for a pretty normal draw build. No big damage items yet, some value 2k items, and going for Manta first. It's the... Well, yes, sir. They must have... I don't know, there was a lot to see earlier. If there's anything special he wants to dispel. BK is going for Orchid, but I'm not sure if it was shown earlier. Skywrath does have this silence. Like shards. Yeah, that's... Oh right, that's changed. That's not no longer the deep eye shards, it's the drinking buddies. That's... yeah, so some kind of ally buff. Save, I don't know, whatever. It's a thing. TP has Greaves.
Dyer's middle tower is
Pipe.
under attack.
Working on Aghanim, Scepter. Starter, very standard starter build. Skipping the small items entire, doesn't even get a wand, it's just a stick and trades. Got Blink, Aghanim Shard, BKB. Oh, Blinks into the lane right, so OP was there waiting. They're gonna be going down here. Is he? He should be going down. Okay, that goes down, but ends up eating quite a bit of spells from OP's side. So now they don't have that much for the rest of them. They still chase DP here, while the rest of Visma's team is at the tower. Oh, they did still have OD ultimate up. But DP has False Promise up. Does survive. Doesn't even die after it. So, Tusk and DP really low here. Is it gonna be enough? There's an Arcane Bolt coming, but the damage amplification falls off. And Exorcism Heal comes in. Meanwhile, Tusk did get taken down. That was that 2 for 3. Yeah, OP advantage from that fight, but not a massive one. They get the support and Slardar while losing 2 cores themselves. I mean, if you're OP, you do take the trade, but so what's going on the other side? Sand King has gone for face boots between Blink and Arcanes. PK just now finished Orchid and is now going for Blackthorn. Interesting. OD finished Kaya, going for BKB next. Oh, got the Glimmer, not shoot him yet. Skybrath, I guess this is full Aethos. Yep. And Shard queued up. Tusk looking to get a Lotus Orb. TP about to finish the Aghanim Scepter that we saw before. But are almost done with the BKB. Door Ranger all the way for BKB. A lot of defensive items. Very defensive build here. Manta and BKB. Well, Growth does do a lot of damage, even with just levels. And DP and Slaughter are no slouches either. So
Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for
DK
certain.
is a tough one to bring down, but yeah, I don't know. Like, how tanky is OD these days? He has this barrier skill. It's he grew up like another person, which is not. This is max mana. So 12% is like not quite 300, so about something like 600. But the barrier is it before or after mitigations? I don't know. Whatever. If there's anything going on here. DK changes his mind instead of Bloodthorn, going for AC. There's a something thing called. Both teams have 4 heroes grouped up. Oh man, the illusion. Not a whole lot going on the map at the moment. Tormentor is down, Roshan is up, and Visma actually does have tools to take it down pretty quick with Slardar and Drow. Also Exorcism if they want to commit it. But right now it's OP controlling that side of the map. Let's 3 minutes until the next change. Visma grouping up at the least important tier 2 tower.
Axe observes carnage underway at Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, that smells like not like a planned rotation, but they had all their heroes grouped up in their own jungle and kind of just drifted on there. No real concerted effort to take down the tower, just push the lane in, get out. could have popped Exorcism to force OP to do something about it, but probably a smart move too. Not try anything there. Drawing some light on the map from OP side, who have 3 heroes smoked. Both heroes grouped up as 5-round Rosh Pit. Wonder what exactly each side's plan is here at the moment. Radiant scanning. Yeah, so they must be playing for Rosh now. They realized that Visma could take it. Probably wants it. Visma might want to see Warlock here first. OP has their formation in their shape right now, so they could pick up some hero or connect everyone here. Draw is still missing, but that might be a good thing as she manages to dodge all the spells from OP's side. Tusk is down, Warlock's down. Light breaking up into 2, I have no idea what's going on here. 3 dead from Visma. Visma loses has DP and Draw up. It is not a good fight for you guys to be in. Or is it?
Double kill.
No, actually it is because these two are the fattest heroes on the map right now by the margin. And this DT especially is a menace. He's so tanky and with Exorcism going on. OP. Just like they thought it was a good moment to go in. But Visma proves them wrong. Not a huge swing by the numbers. 3 kills for 4. It's like a 700 gold advantage. Right on the XP. Get a lot of damage on tier 2, that's what goes down. Is TP going down here? Fortifin powerful and staying there. But no, it's in good shape actually. And it invites OP to chase too far and to lose Skybreath in the process. TP almost have the Shivas together. And a fight. And a decent chunk of health, raw HP, and Greaves. That's... yeah, Slaughter is naturally tanky. How much are the numbers on the innate? Does this scale? Yeah, it's got by level. Right now in water it's... well, you see the numbers on screen too. 5.4 armor, which is the relevant part for survivability. So it's getting a tough ask for OP to kill Slaughter or DT. Really need to catch Drow and the supports. But Drow is also quite hard to kill actually. This is a pretty solid HP pool for a range agile carry. Gets a ton of agility from the natural regen. Has evasion soon. Has BKB. Yeah, I don't know. OP does have a lot of burst damage from their heroes still, but they don't have the best scaling. SK is just now starting to work on the crit to make Epicenter hit hard. DK has some damage items, but actually doesn't he have a full AC on Courier?
I'll take that.
Yep. Not going for Bloodthorn. So it's something, but it's not like getting a Mask of Madness armlet crit
Radiant's courier has been slain.
Which you could get with similar gold if you were to max your damage output. Why is Visma going for Roshan? They have good vision here and they have just 5 heroes grouped up around the pit. And they have Slaughter, they have Drow. That one is such a free Roche. Must have been afraid of OP smoking in, which they have shown before that they are willing to do. It's the tower to deny range.
Bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yes, they're taking money. Reconsidering it? Surely you guys want to deny.
Axe could lie about Radiant denying its middle tower, but no one would believe Axe.
Keeping towers up is good for map control and all, but the goal to swing from getting the deny is quite a lot actually. Like early on it's probably more likely than not for it to be correct to keep it up, but I think people are defaulting into it too much and should be denying them more often. But again, that's just little fair what I see. Maybe it's different in you guys' games. People do actually get those denies when they have the chances.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are
Aegis and Grow. Are they looking to get a high ground push here? Actually, that was popped. Planting is gonna catch the back line. Oracle does eventually go down. Grow with the Aegis. Are they actually getting the PP down? Us getting her in fire tools? Getting a snowball? Fire down? Okay. Huh. I was so focused on whether they were going to get the PP down after the first 2 kills that I completely stopped paying attention to how OP heroes were doing. Turns out, all dead.
Axe observes carnage underway at Radiant's top tower.
Yep. That would do it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That was such a massive snowball.
If Axe was a tower, he would never fall. Radiant's top barracks.
Right, so that's a level 3 exorcism, a situation where yeah, it was not super far ahead, but like they had still a big damn power spike. So I think keeping that going for the max snowball duration, while before that snowball kicked in, it looked like it was going to get team wiped the other way. So there's some drinking buddies. Open the can. But, like, easy. Both teams getting more heroes here joining the fight one by one. I was about to call this both ways, just flicking back and forth. Like whichever, diving too far, whichever point. So far, Visma did chop off Sand King, but the fight is still going. And right now, Bro joins in. It looks like now it's Visma's turn to look for a kill. Exorcism comes off cooldown. Was it that long already since the last team fight? Yep. So OP charges in a bit too deep. Or yeah, I don't know if I should say that. Probably more like OP goes for a risky play in a situation where they have to attempt those. It's hard to see it getting a much better opportunity anytime soon with this gold advantage. This DP and Drow are just crazy attack. Drow has a 3rd defensive item. Like, how are you supposed to kill this guy? Like, with this golden level advantage, even with the defensive items, he still rips into people. Or she, I don't know. I'm always lost when there's like a male player playing a female hero. Let's just like that was just a draw illusion, but Tusk was still there as a real hero. So OP do get some hiccups there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Tower has fallen. Are you going to do something about that?
I wouldn't be shocked if OP called it here. It's the last group stage game. Might as well play. I don't give them a lot of chances though. Like, let's be real, OP is not winning this. It would take a huge throw from Visma and then another huge throw from them, and then I think they would still be better off if the gold was tied up. Like, I feel if you showed me these heroes and said like, yeah, you're gonna be put in the late game with equal EXP and gold, which side do you take? And I think I'll take Vismas. Like, maybe it's not so obvious, they do have some big teamfight spells on OP's side. But those are also not the most explosive late game heroes. Meanwhile, Visma has draw some really good late game supports. Yeah. Also in the actual game that we have going on, they have a 26k gold lead, which is mostly on draw and DP. But look at this shit. Like, this asshole comes just running at you. What are you gonna do about it? With exorcism on. So Visma indeed going for the clever play of running at the tower.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Cannot actually pop in exorcism yet. Oh, that's a good fatal bonds. The OP ultimates coming. Are they gonna kill anyone? Are they literally gonna do any damage to anyone? I was just saying it looks hopeless for OP, but I didn't expect it to be that bad. Oh, was that what happened? Someone got Astral out of the way of their ultimates? Okay, chat telling me OD saving throw from SK. But MVP. There was some big plays from Tusk. I'm tempted to go with the same guy again, but I feel it really has to be either Vorter or Phoenix Sun, or just so far ahead of everyone. Like, look at this. Look at this. Where is it? Player net worth. Boom. Look at these two. I'm gonna go with Phoenix Sun. Got that. Initially looked like it might not have been the easiest grow game to navigate. He did get a lot of help from his team just being ahead and being difficult to deal with on their own, but managed to make a difference in the fights, even while gearing these defensively. And why is this bugged? Why is it showing me? Well, whatever. Anyway, that's the game. Gonna put the end screen on for a little bit and then move to Senti stream, where I believe we still have the upper division game going on.